The further you go back, the more chance there's been problems with the collection and the processing of the evidence. And I think the first thing to say, I mean, people say, well, first of all, you get solves, right, from these. And I think you've really got to question the whole evidence handling thing. And again, the issue of, well, does the presence of DNA, you get semen in the vagina, for example, it's hard to say, oh, well, she must have fell, right? And that's a different situation from your DNA being on a weapon, for example, where it can get there by a multitude of different ways. And we can never know those ways, right? And that's the problem. How do you calculate the probability that it got there by any means other than what the prosecution are saying? Because that's basically anything that's not the prosecution story. But then we've got these exonerations through DNA as well. And I think just because you find someone else's DNA at a scene does not mean that the person who's been convicted is actually innocent. And there's a misunderstanding around that as well. Cases are very rarely settled just on whether someone's DNA is there or not, or at least shouldn't be. I understand where if you find someone else's DNA, then there's an issue. Now, for example, the recent case, Andrew Malkinson, right? Well, I was involved in that case in 2010, 11, and said that this was someone else's DNA that wasn't his. And the lawyers were advised of that at the time. I don't ever remember giving evidence or giving a statement. Then I was asked again about the case in 2017, and we did some more work and said the same again, and you need to test this.